What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to the Trader Shop with me, T. Hobbs. And of course, you know, I got my man Jay Seals with me. What is going on, brother?
Man, what a morning. And not for the stock market, the stock market too, but Jesus.
It'd be like
on?
that, man. It's all good. It is what Patrick called it. It says fresh cash Friday.
Oh yeah, fresh cash.
Whatever that means, right? Either way it go, it is Friday in the shop. PPI just came out. The market is looking kind of weak, in my opinion. We did get that initial rally, but as long as we're below, I don't know, 48.20-ish, bears have been kind of protecting that area. So I'm watching this market. I did take a short. I just took a loss on a different account, not the Journey account, but I was expecting a rejection below 48.20, and I entered a little late because I was on the road, but Pop's still in it. Let's see if it works out for him. Other than that, good morning to everybody. Please make sure you tip the barbers, aka hit the like and subscribe button, turn the notification bell on so you get notified every time we go live and or put out a video. Normally at this time of day, we like to go over our pre-market plan. However, on days that we have huge data, I just refrain from making pre-market plans. I just find it to be a waste of time. Instead, I just play off the price action that is given to me. And today is no different. Yesterday, we had CPI. Today's PPI report came in, and it was actually good news. I expected it to be just as bad as CPI was, but it was the opposite, right? So the core PPI, let this thing refresh. Core PPI actually came in. It was previous was 0%. The forecast was for it to go up to 0.2%, and it actually came in at 0%, which means that it stayed the same, right? And that's good. You don't want to see it increase. You want to see it stay the same. The month over month was previous negative 0.1%. They expected was for it to go up 0.2% to 1% or 0.1%. Instead, it stayed the same at negative 0.1%. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is more of like the manufacturer's price that they get for stuff. And then CPI is more what we pay for stuff, right? That being said, this is bullish for manufacturers, which in turn could be very bullish for the stock market because of the simple fact that if they're paying less and they're charging us more, then they're making more money. Their stock is worth more money, right? It's that simple. Now, it may not be good for the tech sector, however, because usually the production industry is referring to the manufacturing sector of the stock market. Not to say that they'll dump tech, but usually money seems to rotate on days like this into like the Procter and Gamble's, the Walmarts, the Home Depots, the Costco's, stuff like that, which is also bullish for the S&P 500. So either way, it's a win-win-win. In addition to core PPI month over month, we also got banks that reported this morning earnings. Obviously, banks always win. So of course their EPS was a W, right? I think we had JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, and a couple others reported this morning. And they all reported in the positive, which is, again, going to be bullish for the ES sector, right? ES moves bullish, NASDAQ will move bullish right behind it, right? Therefore, what I'm looking for is a couple of things. The first thing I was looking for is for bears to potentially defend the 48.20 level, right? And let me just blow this up. Actually, I'll go and talk about NQ. So, well, actually, I'll talk about it both. I know Justin's running it. He's running a little late.
You can talk about them both. I got a couple levels, but if you point them out, actually, if you point them out, then I won't.
Yeah. So we got on the ES. We'll start over here, right? On ES, what we have here, and I talked about this with the Discord this morning, is this 48.20 level was acting as resistance multiple times. If you go down a smaller time frame, we basically quintuple topped up here, right? And I believe the market was just kind of waiting on news, right? We were waiting on PPI. So if you look at it, the swing high at 48.22, this swing high right here is basically holding price down, right? While this swing low, right, is holding price up. This is the new swing low here. So what I'm looking for is for price to, as long as price stays above 47.91, we can remain bullish. As long as price stays below, for starters, 48.20, but maximum, meaning the highest I expect price to go before I start to turn bullish, is this level here, which is about 48.37, 48.38, which is the swing high where all of this selling began, right? That being said, in between the price action, we did create some very nice supply and demand zones. So we got 2 hours demand or 2 hour supply at 48.23 through roughly about 48.37. So the reason why I'm bearish up here is because I want to see if these sellers that sold the market here on the big CPI data day, I want to see if they intend to defend their position. I thought that we would protect 48.20 through roughly about 48.22, but it looks like, looking at the tape, the market may have other plans, right? That being said, I'm just going to kind of sit on my hands and wait to see if I see rejection at 2 hour supply. Also, this is the previous day high at 48.32. So these are multiple confluences reasons why I would look to short the market in this area. If the market decides to get bullish up through here, I'm not going to look to short. I'm not going to look to long it. The next place I'll look to short it is 48.43, right? 48.43 through roughly about 48.59, okay? Now, if that doesn't happen and the market decides to pull back and I miss the short for whatever reason, right? I'm going to be looking to see what happens with this zone right here. This looks like to me that we're building demand, right? Maybe if I go to the 30-minute or the 45-minute or maybe the 90-minute or even the hour. Okay, yeah. The hour chart looks like we're kind of building a demand zone here, right? And if that's the case, I'm going to be looking for price to come back and retest this area down to about 48.08, 48.06, and I'll look to take the market long. If you think about it, this price action on ES is the opposite of yesterday if everything I'm looking for plays out. Yesterday, we were looking for rejections from this level, right? Today, we're looking for bounces from the same area, okay? So it's basically the same thing as yesterday. If we switch over to NQ, right? We jump over to NQ. Let me turn off some of these smart. When I don't have the tape, I turn on smart money concepts because it really helps for me to identify areas if I don't have anything charted. And I was trading oil this morning at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I actually killed oil this morning. So
were you paper trading it or were you?
No, I traded it for real. I traded in my PA account. I traded the MCL, the micro contracts. I'll tell you the story about how I actually took trades in my Journey account on accident. Because I had, never mind. I'll tell you here in a second. Let me get through this and I'll tell you. But yeah, so if we're looking over here on NQ, same type of deal, right? Just a different day. NQ just looks like it's traded sideways after this bullish recovery from yesterday. It doesn't look as bullish as ES looks. And again, I think I explained to you fundamentally why that probably is, right? Bank earnings plus PPI, whatever. In the grand scheme of things, I'm still bearish on both of these instruments as long as they stay below these swing highs, right? We got a swing high here, and then we got a lower high, put in another swing high here, right? And if we start to go down to the 1 hour, we got that same swing high, right? The same thing can be said about the demand area. As long as we stay above these areas of demand, right? I'm gonna be looking for areas to long the market, right? So 841, 16,841 through roughly about 16,751. And it's funny because I remember this 841 level because it's a level where one of our Discord members actually got long here yesterday. It was 16,841. I believe he got long, or 16,941, something like that. It was something 41. Anyway, I digress. But as long as we stay beneath these lows, I'm going to be looking to short the market. A great area to look to short the market would be this 90-minute supply zone for me. But I can also stop and appreciate the fact that this 1 hour supply right here is what we're kind of fighting through right now, right? So I'll be watching to see how price reacts in this area to start the day, right? I'm going to be watching both instruments so that I can identify areas to potentially short this market. You can see right now, we're starting to look just a little bit weak, in my opinion, on NQ and ES. So hopefully Pop's he might have got stopped out on the sweep of the highs. Looks like we came back up and swept those highs, but we'll see. Yeah, it's all good. And then let's take a look at the VIX, the dollar, and the rest of the stock market, right? So in order, just like I told you guys yesterday, in order for me to get short, I need to see the VIX participate in whatever I'm doing, right? I at least want to see it come up a little bit. Right now, the VIX created 45-minute supply right here yesterday at 14.55. It retested 14.55 at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then it dumped back down to this consolidation level right here. As long as we stay at or above this consolidation level, I think my thesis for the market to be bearish remains the same. But if we start to break below 14, right? Remember, this was the level that we held yesterday, right? If we start to break below this level, then it's going to lead me to believe that the market wants to go higher. So I'll be watching the VIX. Right now, it looks bearish, which means the market should continue to look bullish. The dollar as well looks a little bit bearish to me. We tapped this 4-hour supply zone here, got rejected, and now we're coming down to retest this low. So everything in the market is starting to speak the same language, almost as if we're in a range, right? The sellers won't allow price to come up past a certain level, and the buyers won't allow price to come below a certain level. But because we're in an overall bullish uptrend, your money should be on the stronger party, which is the bears. Which is the bulls, sorry. But that doesn't mean that you just have to ignore the bearish case. Understand it, but also understand that it will be much shorter lived than a bullish scenario. All right. If we take a look at the stocks where we're starting this morning, I'll be looking to see if Apple makes a push into previous day high. If we look at Apple right here, Apple's previous day high is at 186.79. But again, it's setting up just like the overall stock market. Swing high here, and another swing high with another swing high. Basically, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. And now we look like
you're not showing Apple.
Sorry. My bad, guys. If we look at Apple right here, you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. If you look at Apple, it's lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, and more lower highs. Sorry, when I switch between stocks or screens, I forget I gotta press that button. I'm not used to this upgrade for Apple. And then you look at Microsoft, it's the same thing. 30-minute supply created yesterday. We're hitting this supply, lower high, lower high, lower high, double top, right? We go look at the other, this one is the only anomaly, right? But at the same time, it's still doing the same thing, right? Like NVIDIA is an anomaly, but at the same time, it's doing the same thing. It just, instead of a lower high, we put in a double top, right? Same thing. But we are still bouncing off demand. So basically, to me, everything is basically within a range, and it just depends on who's going to be the stronger party. So for me, at the highs, you should be looking for shorts. At the lows, you should be looking along this market. You look at Google, it's the same thing, right? Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, double top, right? Looks just like ES, right? I'm sure Tesla is an anomaly all by itself, but if we pull up Amazon, it's going to look the exact same way. So ultimately, we just got to see how the open plays out and then just play the market for what it is. Don't try to guess. Don't try to, front run it. Just wait and see what the market gives to you. And we'll go from there. So that being said, that's all I got, man. I hope that helps you guys. So
yeah, I'm definitely with you. I'm glad that you pointed out that level too. I have this is my closest bearish plan right now that I have when I was looking at the chart. Mm-hmm. And it's just this level right here that we bounced the market yesterday and then did it again overnight. This is the only place where I can see being bearish. And like I'm overall, I like the bearish thesis a little bit more, although it does kind of like we're flagging up here a little bit too. So that should be interesting. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens, but
we've been doing this weird thing where we put that flag pole in, then we dip down below the low, and then we come up with this weird bear flag. I mean, not weird bear flag, a weird rising wedge, right? Until we get to wherever the market wants to go to. Sometimes we'll break out of it, and sometimes we'll get rejected and pushed back down. That's the same trade. If you remember a few days ago, you and I traded where you were in the long for the rising wedge. It was going super slow, and I was just content on waiting on the bearish plan. So that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. I just think me and Pop kind of got in a little early, and it flushed us out. So we'll see if it really wants to push, but the higher time frames support the thesis of either a range or a breakout day. So we'll see what happens.
Facts.
Yeah, but to me, that 48.20 is going to be important. And then if we just get super bullish, like I said, the PPI news, the fundamentals were bullish. They were very bullish. So PPI plus the bank reporting, like the banks were super bullish. I don't know what their wording was. I have to go back and watch a couple videos and figure that out later. But yeah, the banks were extremely bullish. But they're always bullish when they report. Like every time people say, well, bank earnings, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna win. Like they never lose. So
yeah, this is looking like this could be a potential new demand zone forming on the 2-hour, but we'll see though.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about when I was kind of shifting through those demand. I was like, man, This is either going to be one big 2-hour demand zone, or it's definitely already like a 90-minute demand zone or a 1 hour. So it definitely looks bullish coming up here. Let's see if we break though. We've basically been consolidating all night in this area, and we haven't been able to break the low. So kind of what for Jonah's point of view, one of our Discord members, he called out basically a pullback and an inverse head and shoulders, and that's basically what we're putting in here at that the low being 864 on NQ. If you look on the 1 hour, got a nice head down there. That drop that we had during CPI came back up, held it, pulled back, and basically matched the 859 level, 862, 859 area. Bounced off that area and held a very nice inverse head and shoulders on the 1 hour. So
yeah, that was actually a really nice setup on NQ because we basically faked out to the downside, trapped late sellers, and then came right
Jonah
back
called
up.
that one to the T in the aftermarket session last night. He's like, I'm looking at this inverse head and shoulders. So good call, Joe.
I had a level at 811.
I mean, it happened at like 1 o'clock in the morning, I think.
No,
it was it bounced at 5 a.m.
But during the day though, so I had a level. Monday's high was 16, 8, 11, 25. On Tuesday we bounced at it. We bounced at it overnight, and then we rallied. And then yesterday we broke below it, and then we failed to hold above it, and it trapped a whole bunch of buyers. And that could have been the long setup back to the upside. That would have been perfect.
I'm pretty sure that's where Joe got his level from too, because he was talking about Monday's high a lot as well. But on ES,
didn't.
I think.
I don't think.
Well, ES didn't go with Monday's high. Instead, it went with the high. It basically retested the high. It retested the high that we broke when we came back up from CPI. If you go to the 11 o'clock candle on the 1 hour, look at the high point of that wick. And that's basically all ES did to finish that head and shoulders. And I mean, that inverse head and shoulders. And the other shoulder is at Wednesday at 9 a.m., the low of Wednesday. So the low of Wednesday, the high point, the high wick on Thursday at 11. And now the same tap at 47, basically 47.92, where I took my profits, is now acting as support. You see that on ES on the 1 hour? So that ended up being the inverse head and shoulders. And then we kind of we're kind of ripping off that level. So really nice setup. Good call, Jonah. Like I was playing oil at the time, so I was shorting oil at 5 o'clock this morning. I posted it in chat. It was something to do with the tankers, oil tankers being seized. 3 oil tankers got seized at the Red Sea or something like that, and which basically increases demand, shortens supply. But we came up to the 75.20 level, like just basically, like I said they're looking for oil to push into 75, and I found a 1 hour. I missed the rip because I had just woken up at like 3:30. So I missed the rip. It was already ripping like for $3. So I was like, all right. I started testing it out, and I was trading it like 1 mini at a time, but I was scalping it for 1 mini. And then I realized I was on my Journey account. I was like, man, I don't want to be over here. So I switched and I went over to micros. I actually won both trades, but I went over to micros on my PA account, and I went down to 5 micros, and I found a supply zone. You can see the whole trade from like 3 o'clock in the morning in the Discord chat. I found a supply zone at like 75.20. I marked it out, and we ended up double topping right there. So I got in at 75.20, and my target was 74.20, and I cut the trade too short. We went right to my profit target and dumped into my demand zone. So it was a good trade. Just some things I'm going to work on this weekend, which is kind of holding a little bit longer.
Hobbs,
what's up?
Cheyenne freaked me out in the comments.
What she said? I'm on my way because I forgot my
phone. I said, wait, this is you. How are you? What do you? I was about to say, did you type this? And I was like,
my Android.
It could have been.
She has my other phone. Okay, man.
I was like, what is this?
All right. All right. So good morning, all, says Bray. J. George says 60. I said J. George says 63. J. George 63 says, morning, fellas. Good morning. Brian O'Donnell says, good morning, gentlemen. TGIF. Let's get it. We trading NQ today too. I trade everything, man. Like my two instruments that I'm locked in for this year is NQ and ES, but I'm starting to expand to oil. Like I took a trade on oil today, and I really love the way oil moves. I might just have to add the add-on for Bookmap so I can start to see the bubbles. But honestly, like oil printed for me last night. If I would have just held my position, it was a really good trade. What's the Apex coupon code, fellas? It's in the banner, sir. Okay, sorry. You got it off the banner? Okay. Morning, everyone. What's going on, King LA Tour? Jonah, what up, brother? Hustle for Life says good morning. Good morning. All right, Valdez, you got it? Cool. Yeah. Again, we appreciate you guys. If you want to use the Apex code, it is in the banner. It helps the channel, helps put some money in our pockets or whatever. We're doing all of this for free. So support. You already know what time it is. But in regards to the market, it is.
Oh, wow, this level is getting thrashed.
Oh, 48.20. Well, I got another level right above it, that 2 hour supply zone. I don't think it's going to hold though. It looks very, very bullish this morning.
I got an hour supply and I got a 90-minute above that. They're all connected. There's so much supply up here. It's not even funny.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But the VIX is coming straight down right now, and the bonds are coming down too, which is even worse. Once the bonds, no, that was the only set of news we had. The bonds are selling off, the dollar's selling off, and the VIX is selling off. So, only thing I'm not watching just yet is the stocks. Let's see.
Dang, PPI was actually negative.
No, it came in as expected, or it came in the same as previous, so it stayed flat.
Yeah. But it was a negative number, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it was expected to be positive. It was expected to go up, and that's what the unexpected news was. So if this is going to get bullish, I'm about to go make me some cereal because I'm not trading this to the high side.
I don't know what to do right here.
I'm not touching this market if we're gonna be bullish this morning. So I'll be right back. My wife is coming home too, so let me make sure I can sneak some more kisses in. I'll be right back.
Okay, we did not need to know that. I swear, he be telling us stuff we don't need to know. Like, damn, I don't need to know that. I don't need to know that. Right? My wife said, "Ew, exactly. I don't need to know all that." It's Jonah. It's for easy access. That's what it's for. Yeah. She said, "Me and you are the least affectionate couple ever." Yeah. Jonah said he might have us beat. My wife hates PDA. Like whenever she sees people in public like making out and stuff, she's like, "That's so gross. Like, get a room." Not like he said he getting a quickie in. LOL. Look, the man wearing shorts. All right. Oh my god. Anyway, PDA makes my eye twitch. Okay, anyway, moving on. This market is looking extra bullish. I don't have a plan for this right now, so my plan is to sit here and do nothing. This is about to mess up my whole entire day. I'm not saying early that I'm gonna stay cash today, but we'll see what happens. I mean, if we can get a pullback back into PPI levels, then I would look to long the market. But I'm not long the market up here though. Yeah, we've had great movement in the market. ES and NQ have both been moving so nicely lately. Like it's been really dope, especially ES, because y'all already know ES was not moving the way it should have been moving for like 3 months. And then all of a sudden after the new year, we started getting 50, 60 point moves on ES in one direction, 50, 60 point moves up and down. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's nice. Like yesterday, you could have killed it to the upside. You could have killed it to the downside.
That's why I was telling Joe, I was like, bro, we got a key under the mat for you, bro.
Yeah, ES is
I said
been
ES be moving so smooth. Nice. When ES start moving, man, I don't mess with NQ. I'd be like, nah, bro, I'm over here. But when ES start playing around again, I'll be back on NQ.
Yeah, this level just broke.
We got a what, bro? A blizzard? No, we got 9-degree temperatures. We had a blizzard.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like 9 degrees out here. No joke. I got up and I'm out there. Look. Hey, I was about to say, I got shorts on. Shorts. I got shorts and slides on when I go outside. My kids be like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "I'm from Chicago."
You really from Chicago?
I said, "I'm really from Chicago." I said, "This don't mess with me." I said, "I'm going from my hot house to my hot car and right back." Nah, we don't wear those. Yeah, we be wearing t-shirts, shorts all year long.
That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Guaranteed. White tee. A fresh white tee.
All right, we're tapping that 1 hour. We're tapping that 1 hour getting denied here. Let's see what happens.
It doesn't look like a denial to me.
The market's gonna be open here in about 56 seconds. Could be. I just know that I have no interest in trading the market up here if it ain't to the downside.
Exactly. I'm the same way. That's why I was like, I said, we're going to get bullish. It's going to be a long day. It's just like yesterday. We're in the same spot. I was like, I said yesterday, I said, we don't sell off. I'm not taking a trade till probably like 10 o'clock.
Oh my God. Look at these bulls. They just have no quit. What is NVIDIA is not really doing anything crazy. Apple's moving though. Apple, Google, and Microsoft are all coming up.
I'm gonna move it when I.
If NVIDIA gets on board. No, what were you gonna say? They're anticipating what?
Is the door unlocked? For the maintenance guys? I'm sorry, the maintenance guys.
Oh yeah, because what tech earnings are next week? Well, doesn't Tesla normally report first?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's in 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah, these tech earnings are either gonna make or break this market.
We got 636 orders. Them same orders sitting at 48.32 that was there the last time we came up here. Mm-hmm. Remember this was the level on ES. Because remember when you showed me those orders, I went back and looked at ES. The level was 48.32, and it's still up there. It's 652. Look at my screen. You'll see it on my tape.
Yeah, looks like they. It sucks. I don't know how long, but it looks like they aggressively put a lot more orders up there.
That's abnormal. It's not unusual, but it's abnormal.
It's not
unusual. Would be like 900 to 12. But I think we're gonna kill it this time.
It's not unusual.
Justin is. I think we about to blow right through them orders.
But it's the Carlton. The Carlton. You looking for NQ sells on NQ? Yeah, we're looking for sells on NQ and ES. I'm not looking to long the market up here. It's gotta. If it wants to be bullish, it can be bullish without me until it gets over some certain points in the market, and then I'll look for a pullback. But
I think the current trend is up. But to clarify, I'm not about to jump into this current trend because it's gone already in my book. For my blood, the way I like to trade, I don't like to trade pullbacks within a trend. I like to trade the point of origin. So for me, the point of origin was at 5 o'clock this morning, and unless we come back to that swing point. Unless we come back to that swing point at who just dumped? ES ain't dumped.
Yeah, ES tried. ES tried and it failed.
ES came down for like 2 seconds. It was like, nah, we coming back up. It's bank earnings, man. ES like to rip like 60 points after bank earnings, bro.
I thought bank earnings were after the market closed.
Nah, they came out this morning.
Oh. Yeah, this is already looking. This is already just looking real bullish right now. Let's see. I put out a poll. I know some of y'all were voting. Most of y'all are voting bullish. 22% has voted bearish. Don't be cheating now. Don't be cheating. You better vote now. Don't cheat. Don't cheat on me.
You see the tape, Joe, on ES? They trying to protect that 48.32.
I need a pullback. Yeah.
I got supply on it. We ain't gonna get shorted. I'm not getting short if we break that liquidity and we don't come down. If we break that liquidity and keep going, I'm like, oh well, go do something else. ES is 2 points away from its previous day high. NQ is like 44 points away.
Oh, well, they've cleared a path up to 48.33, so let's see what happens.
I love it. You mean a Head and Shoulders? I ain't long enough there. If this thing don't want to dump, count me out. I'm almost ready to short this thing though. Just watching the VIX here at Apple.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough on this tape yet.
Yeah, not yet. I like the area, but I don't like how bullish we came up here just yet.
Yeah, my only two plans right now are to sit on my hands, or we're looking so bullish to maybe long a pullback. But that's about it right now, and that's even if we get a pullback. Yeah, Apple's pumping. Yeah, Nvidia's pumping. It bounced off of one of its previous all-time highs. Microsoft is kind of chilling, but Google's coming down. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
And the VIX is coming up.
Yeah, the VIX is trying to come up. That's a good point. And NQ's rejecting. Well, NQ's rejecting a 2-hour supply. This 2-hour supply kind of broke already, but.
I think I'm about to take this market short.
That was a little bit of absorption right there by the bulls at 48.28.
I'm gonna see if we flush through this. I want to see if we sweep that liquidity first before I get short.
Yeah, it seems like we're holding value right here. I would definitely probably. I'm with you. I wait for that liquidity to sweep at 48.33, or at least test and see what it does if we're gonna get up there. Yeah, Pop. I think you're a little bit in first seller territory right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of selling right now in this market being absorbed by the bulls. I think Hobbs might be right. I think they're going to come for that liquidity.
I think they're trying to sweep that liquidity, and then we come down. Like I think where Pop got in may have been the shoulder, but it can't be the shoulder because we didn't break any structure yet. So I think either we're going to continue this rally, or we're gonna test that liquidity, and they're going to get denied right away, or we're just going to push right through it. I'm thinking we're going to get denied just because of the VIX, but we'll see. All right, we're coming for that liquidity at 48.3250. A lot of buying, not moving this market right now.
Golly, look at all that buying.
It's a lot of buying, not moving this market.
Oh,
right
here
now.
Goes. Here goes. Go. Oh, they just smashed through it like a pinata. They popped it like a pimple.
Well, let's see what the result is here. Let's see what the result is here.
Oh, and it looks like they're buying afterwards too.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. If they continue to buy, then I'll back off the shorts into the next supply zone. But I want to see what the result is. We're 2 points above that level, so they're definitely continuing to buy. And now the VIX is coming down, but now it just flipped. I don't know. Let's see.
You can see. Okay. They put order below us. They're continuing to buy above us.
I didn't kill this trade. The market killed this trade.
You're right.
Oh shit! They flipped the book. Oh, never mind. Nope. I just saw that. Nope. Never mind.
Orders below now.
Yeah, they flipped the book. So hold on, let me show. I want to show the YouTube channel. But no, bro. Hey, you took what you thought was a good trade, bro, and it's all good. Like you're gonna take losses. It's part of the road. The thing is that you know what you did, you work on that, and you try to fight that next time. I know that this is a trade that I normally would take, and I normally lose on it because I assume that my level is more correct than the market sentiment. The market sentiment is bullish. My level is probably correct, but it ain't happening, right? But flipping the book basically means this level right here at 48.32 that I'm hovering above. Like, no, I'm not hovering above it. I'm hovering above it on my screen. Now I'm hovering above it. 48.32 used to have 658 sell orders, right? Which is a big number for ES. Now they went through it and they placed orders at that exact same level. It's kind of like pissing on your territory, right? They pushed through it and they reclaimed it. Like, I mean, that's what it is. Like they stole their flag. No, they changed it to buy side liquidity. That's what a flip is. So it went from sell side liquidity, which this was 600. So not only did they buy, they filled the 658 orders. They then turned around and added another 665 orders to hold this as support, as opposed to pushing through it and then just, not putting orders there. So they're trying to flip the book. They just removed it though. So that's interesting.
Yeah, they did just take it off. It looks like oh, that was weird. He moved it up and then took it away. But
he spread it out, so it's interesting.
Well, no, he took it away. It's no longer sitting there. But
well, the reason I say I think that go ahead, finish.
I was gonna say I think most likely what happened is whatever player got filled up there and broke that liquidity, he then turned around and put liquidity at the bottom to protect his position.
Yeah.
And then what I'm assuming is after he bought, he either continued to buy or there was new buyers that bought after him. He put that liquidity down there as kind of like a hold, like not a straddle, but just it's almost like don't come back down here and let this get filled because you know where it's about to happen if it does, type of thing. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to come back down here and test this level, right? Kind of like a hold or like a wall.
Oh my God, Tesla!
And then next thing you know, they come back up and hopefully they continue to buy. Richard Owens, we are using Tradeovate, not Ninja Trader. But I've used Ninja Trader in the past. You have to make sure that you have what is it called, Jonah? What's the other program that you need for Ninja? Rhythmic. there's a program that you need to have to run it, because there's two things you need up.
Yo, you don't use Ninja no more? Oh.
No. Yeah. But he's saying he's having a hard time connecting his account to Ninja. What was the other program that you need? Oh. And isn't Rhythmic its own thing? Like, isn't there there's like an app, right? Okay, yeah. So you got to download the Rhythmic R Trader. That's what it's called. Yeah, you got to download R Trader, and you connect your Ninja through R Trader. Well, I found a YouTube video, honestly, that walked me through how to connect it when I did it on Topstep, because I couldn't figure it out neither, because I had only used Tradeovate. So you can check, just go on YouTube and just type in like how to connect Ninja to with Apex, and there should be a video.
He said it's right here. All right, we just tapped the high of this supply zone, and Apple is getting a nasty rejection at the top of the previous day high. ES just tried to sweep the previous day high and kind of finding a little bit of resistance here. So this is kind of the sweep of the high that I was referring to, because if we look to the left on ES, I believe, let me see. Am I sharing my screen?
ES got as high as 48.37 overnight. That we rejected a 90-minute supply, and that's kind of where I'm looking to trade at this point. I don't have anything else.
I got a 4 hour at 48.43. Like I said, if we break through this one, then that's the next place I'll be looking to short, or I'll just wait for price to come down to long it. But we're not really building much structure on the way up. We're just kind of pushing straight up. So the only structure that I have is 48.17 to come back to. If I take a short, that'll be my target. But again, the VIX is just not. Yes, sir. No.
It's like, bro. Like you just put it on and close it.
Because remember the first time I got funded, I hit the target in a day or two, and then I would just go over there and take one micro. And it's funny because I asked you the same question. You was like, nah.
Yeah, you just open it and close it, and you're good.
He said, you just sent me to the wolves, huh? He said, yeah, I told you, dog, but I ain't really know.
A trading day for them just counts as opening and closing.
Yeah, as long as you open and close, like literally, I would open a trade for like. Well, it doesn't matter for Topstep.
It's only 2 days, so
it's only 2 days.
Yeah,
you only got to trade for 2 days.
Nah,
yeah, the way Topstep work is
the
way Topstep work is their average. They're really strict on their 40% rule. So like if you make, if you're in a 50K account and you make over 1,500 the first day, they're gonna immediately increase that. They don't care if you go over by like $100. They like, all right, now you got to make 3,100.
I think they're actually kind of lenient about like being really close. I think from what I've heard,
mine was. Nah, y'all. That's because y'all got something else in y'all blood. I won't say on YouTube, because I can tell you right now. When I went over by a little bit,
you went over by like $600 or $700 though.
You're right. I did go over by like 1,000. I think it was like 1,000.
If it's like $100 or $200, they don't care. But if it's more than that, then yeah, they'll tax you.
Well, the problem was I misunderstood the 40% rule. So I thought it meant I couldn't go over 1,500 toward the profit target. What happened was I was down 1,500 or something like that, and I had like a $3,000 day.
Yes.
Right. So I ended up being up 1,500, and then I made 1,500 the next day. It was like, cool story, bro. Now you got to make another $1,000. I was like, wait a minute, why? It was because of that one day I made 3,000. So you can't make 1,500 in a day. no matter where you are on the profit target goal.
Eric said I got short 2 NQs at 35. All right, I mean, this would be an area where you want to short the market for sure.
NQ 35.
Yeah, down about 5 points right now, ish.
Yeah, that's previous day high tap right there.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, brother? No doubt.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's going to happen. No, go ahead.
Yeah, I think no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Can I just add to that as well? Is just this is why it's so important to play the risk management game, because sometimes emotions are just too strong for whatever reason on that day, right? Maybe it was the win streak, maybe it was the cold air, or maybe you had something to do in the next 15 or 20 minutes, right? Emotions play a part. You see what I'm saying? Emotions play a part in everything you do. So that's why it's important, no matter when you enter a trade or for whatever reason, you still put the same risk management habits in place. Because if you start to increase your risk or increase your size because you've been on this hot win streak, that's when the market will like humble you, right? Like, so just remember that part of it too. Yeah. Yep. Well, yep. Don't trade. Call it a week. Exactly. Call it a week. Yeah.
Here come the shorts.
Yep. Hang on a second, Pop. All right, I'm watching this level really key, because to me this is the end of my supply zone at 48.37 ish, 48.36. Usually what happens is after we clear a supply zone, that's usually a good time for sellers to exit their position, or buyers to exit their position. So let's see if they want to push to the next area of supply at 48.43, or do we get a pullback here before we push back up? And as opposed to trying to short this, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow this to come down and just be a little bit more patient and try to play the trend on a pullback to potentially 48.03. Am I willing to let that trade pass me by? I don't know. It depends on how this sets up. If this flushes on the 1 minute, let me share my screen. Sure, let me remove this.
This is coming down.
Yeah, I think we're about to come down here. I'm just let me share one of these screens. Okay, there we go. So what I'm watching is this 1 minute chart over here in the top left. I want to see a break of this structure, like a change of character, break of 48.28, and then I'll look for a retest to potentially trade this market short. What I don't want to do is I don't want to take the exact same trade I took yesterday, where I shorted this immediately into this drop, and then we ripped to sweep the high, and this ended up being the shoulder. and then I could have just waited to short the head. So I want to see how this plays out first. So if we break this high, or if we break this low, I'm going to be looking for a price to sweep the high. So sweep the low, sweep the high, and then I'll look to trade the high on the way back down. So it's kind of what I'm looking at right now. If this is a nothing burger and we're just pulling back, then I'll continue to let this push up. I have zero desire to play this uptrend right now until we come down. Yeah, not saying that you shouldn't. I'm just saying that's the way I'm looking at the market right now.
No, I'm with you. I'm glad we got this initial selling, but I need this thing to really sell and then come back and retest it for me to get short, or look to long the market if I get if I want to see, or it could be both. Honestly, if we sell down far enough, could just look to long it back up. No, okay.
Show your tats, baby. You got your shirt on too. Show your tats.
I do. But we're not champions like Alabama, so we're working on it. We're working on it.
We 6 times champions. I need you to get that right.
Okay, yeah. Let him clarify. But I got to put some respect on his name.
I gotta brag as long as I can. I don't know who the next coach gonna be.
Eric said he got filled, so he got filled on his short at 35.
Okay,
I'm assuming. But it's a good place to be short. I'd rather wait for longs using the direction of the market. Yeah. It's tough to get. It's impossible to get long up here for me, but it's tough to get short. So I'd rather just wait and be patient. And I don't too bullish for shorts to move a lot. Yeah, that's true. But what I'm hoping is that there's some profit taken.
It always looks like that, but everybody always takes profit. It always looks like that at first, and then it doesn't. Everybody be like, dang, I didn't see that coming. And it's like, yeah, well, the market moves up and down. So I just think it's higher quality to play the trend. But that doesn't mean once the trend gets too far away from you, like this is far. Like this is like, I mean, we're 40 points away from the swing low, right? Well, really, we're almost 50 points away, about 40 points away from the swing low. That's far. So are you going to wait for price to come all the way back down to the swing low? Or are you just going to look to short it on proper confirmation up here? Like I think I'm seeing proper confirmation. I just am in no rush today like I was yesterday, because when I thought I saw proper confirmation yesterday, the market was quickly like, yeah, all right. And I'm not taking yesterday's bias. I'm just literally waiting for my entire strategy to play itself out. And the first thing I need to see is a break of 48.27 or 48.32.50 or 48.27.75. If we close below that level, I'll look for a retest and then I'll look to trade it short.
Yeah, looks like this is about to. Yeah, looks like this is about to fail and come down even lower, which is.
You can also see that on the tape too, Joe. Without even looking at the you can see on the CVP right here, this column right here. If you look at my screen,
yeah,
you see that right there. That's the volume basically of the session.
This short looks like it's working out real nice right now.
See how high the volume is right there?
Let's see if we can break below 48.28.
I'm not touching this yet. That's what I'm saying. I'm not exactly. Yesterday it was really nice, and the bearish pin bar yesterday we broke structure. So when I got in, we still ended up pushing back up. I think that this one's going to work out too, but I want to see the break of structure first because of how bullish we were. Because I'm not sure how far bulls want to push this thing. Because this could just be a pullback to go even higher. Because this push down isn't coming down with the aggressive bubbles that we got yesterday. So I'm gonna just be patient, and if I miss the short, then I'll look for the long. Again,
yeah, I think for me, I think I want to if I'm gonna take the market long, I think I want to take it long back at this 48.20, 48.22, 48.19 area, just because that was the break of that was the break of the high. Well, not the highs, but it was the break from yesterday. Although we did break over yesterday's high, but now we're below it. So that's
not to mention, I 100% agree with you. Not to mention that's where the top of that bull flag started, right? Where we started all of that wedge and then we pushed out. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm looking to get long at 48.18. That's why if this is going to break, I need us to break and then pop back up, and then I'll look to short it.
Eric said his TP got filled, so he got 20 points. Let's go.
Very nice. Very nice.
Valdez has said facts. Hobbs, same. I think he's talking about your trade idea from earlier.
Yeah, it came right back up. Yeah.
Bray said, when is the Trader Shop merch dropping? LOL. No clue. Haven't thought about it.
Oh, I have.
Okay,
you don't think about stuff like that. I think about it all the time. But we also had a channel previous to this that we were discussing potentially coming out with merch and stuff. So I don't know if we're gonna do. We'll probably have one general logo, and then each of us will have our own logo type. So my logos are. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Yeah, what about that BTFA merch? All right, this is the level where we got short yesterday, that 48.29, but we're a little bit higher up. So I just want to see that break below 48.27 first. And then today, I'm not trying to be the seller at the top. I want to be the seller on the second on the retest. So
yeah,
exactly. And I've already won a trade today, so I haven't taken any trades on the Journey account yet, but I've won a trade in my PA account, so I'm not trying to mess up my weekend.
We did build structure here, so depending on what happens here, I wouldn't. If it looks like we're gonna trap bears, I would potentially get long here, but it would have to set up on the tape for me. Not there's a break. There's a
clean break. Let's see if we close below 48.2750. I want to see it close.
That was strong right there.
Yeah, we just retested that low right there on the 1 minute at 48.25. I want to see us close beneath this level, then I'll be interested. On ES or NQ? I see the pin bar on ES at on the 1 minute at 8:47. Probably could have got short right there. Oh, okay. It's the 5 minutes closing with a pin bar. Let me see. Oh yeah, looks nice. Not quite a close. Not what I was really looking for, but I'll take that if we reject on the way back up. I think ES might have left without us. I might have to trade NQ.
There's the drop through. Was NQ not falling as fast?
It's already gone. It dropped when ES dropped.
Yeah,
all right, there's that break of structure that I was looking for. Let's see if we get a retest. I'll look to re-enter, but the VIX is still not agreeing with this move. I'm more inclined to believe that it's going to be short-lived. Let's see. Nice 12-point move right there. That would have been a nice push down at 24. See if we go all the way back down. Oh, you mother lover.
Yeah, this is
It's all right. If I miss the short, I'll look to take the long at 48.18. If we don't want to come back and retest, we're just gonna flush, then hey, so be it.
Yeah. Nice selling coming in right now.
Beautiful, beautiful trade.
All right, let's see. This is my area right here to try to take the market long. So, see if this is the pullback. This is pretty violent. So I'm hoping. Yeah,
he's waiting on it. He's waiting on his level.
I'm in my level right now, but I mean they're still selling this aggressively. We're now. God damn, yeah, we're below the low too. Yeah, this thing's coming down. Whew. Look at ESL.
Good job, brother. Yeah, I'm waiting on the long right here. Yeah, that was nuts. That was a 100-point move on NQ, still dropping. Mm-hmm. Was it Valdez or was it? I think it was somebody else.
That was Eric. Eric took the short.
Yeah, you had the right area. You're just a little too early. Yes, sir. Don't ruin your Friday, bro. Don't ruin your Friday. It'll be Friday after next. All right, we're still pushing down to 48.17, trying to break the structure here. Yeah, this is really good price action. Really good. Another high volume area here where buyers definitely stepped into the market.
Yeah, I'm looking for something very similar that happened yesterday to happen here. We'll see.
VIX is supporting this move to the downside right now, so let's see if we get a flex here. These bubbles do not look interesting at all to me. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, looking back on the trade, if I would have switched to the 30-second, I would have got what I wanted. Yesterday, I switched to the 30-second window, and I was able to see the break of structure early, and then the double top at 36 was much clearer. So if I was to enter, it would have probably been at the 30s. It was a really nice double top, though. My next level to look for longs is 48.07 through roughly about 47.92. I think that level needs to hold. Again, it's kind of supports the thesis that we were discussing this morning of us being in somewhat of a range. So let's see.
I'm getting some buying up out of here.
Yeah, we got to break above 48.20 again for me to be interested. Looks good though. Just want to see a push out and retest here. Bing, 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 bing.
The first green candle on the 1 minute and fucking in like 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 minutes. Jesus.
That was a clean sweep of the lows there.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm starting to see out of the bulls down here, but I just don't want to get in. I don't want to jump in too early.
Yeah, I'm chilling until we break above 48.20 retest.
Let's check on these stocks. It's like Apple's trying to catch a little bit of a bid. Microsoft's got a potential reversal candle, and Nvidia potentially has a reversal candle as well. But also,
see what happens here at 48.15. Could be potentially put in an inverse head and shoulder on the 30-second chart here at 48.15.
Trying to kind of reverse too. Let's see what happens.
Yep, right off 48.15. See if we get above that structure there. Yeah, that's when the market is most volatile, early in the morning. So that makes sense. There goes the break above 48.20. Mm-hmm. Did you get TradeZilla yet, or are you still doing the Excel spread? Okay. Cheapskate Joe, Cheapy McGee. Till you start making that, till you start pulling them profits out the market, then he gonna be like, hey, you know what? I went on and paid that 500 for TradeZilla. You know what I'm saying? I really like this Hobbs. I'm be like, yeah, whatever.
It's not bad when you pay for the year.
No, I feel you. I'm not like, I hear you.
Yeah, it looks like we're seeing some pretty aggressive buying coming out of this. I'm just waiting on the pullback. I could have taken the early entry, but
yeah, I like the entry at 48.15, but I wanted to see a break of 48.20. So I'm just kind of being very patient, maybe a little too patient this morning, but I'm liking everything that I'm seeing as far as the data that I'm collecting in my brain. So definitely seeing the market exactly how I want to see it right now. I just gotta jump on the horse here.
yeah, hopefully we didn't miss the boat, but I think it'll pull back. It'll pull back, hopefully.
Yeah, I think we pull back at 48.26 potentially. It's a little node right there. We'll pull back. Get a nice push in the 48.20 area. On the way down, yeah, the NQ. That's what I meant on the way back up. NQ was ridiculous. ES is right next. They're running neck to neck right now. They're literally, dang. Jeez. That's a 12-point move from where I was trying to. That's a 13-point move where I was trying to get in, where I should have got in. 48.15. I saw it too. I just didn't react. Should have.
All right, here it goes. Let's get a strong rejection down. Fake like we're gonna go lower.
Yeah, I'm looking for 48.20 here. Nah, bro, this is just regular price action. This just January. Everybody back, bro. I was telling Justin, I said, you remember we started trading this market when it was like the hardest time to trade during the bear market. We started messing around with futures, and then we got around a time where everybody was on vacation. We was trying to trade in the summer. Half the market don't be trading. Then came the holidays. Yeah, they say a lot of people don't trade in the summertime. They be, the big boys be on vacation. And then in the Christmas, then we rolled into Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving. People be taking time off and stuff like that. So the volume be all weird. And you get the Santa Claus rally that's, bro, when you a billionaire, you ain't really taking time off. Your algo's doing all the work. But they're not there, like, pushing the market. I don't think we're coming back to 23. I mean to 20.
Yeah, I think we're holding right here, but we'll see. We'll just wait. If it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. I'm perfectly fine with it either way. Yeah, because it looks like we got a nice bid up here at about 20 at 20 and then one at 18 as well. So let's see what happens. I gotta pee like a racehorse right now.
Don't wet your pants, buddy. Don't wet the bed, Justin. Don't wet the bed.
It's this stupid energy drink. All right, here we go.
Nasty ass. You ain't know this drink.
No, actually, it's not a ghost. It's an Alan new today.
He said nasty ass ghost.
Them ghost drinks are delicious. No, I've drinking T4 before. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Not as big a fan as Ghosts and the Alley News. Mm-hmm. I'm putting it up. Can you see? It's because my background is blue and it's blue. There you go. Yeah. It blends into the background. The can is blue. No, it's not. It's a fitness influencer's drink.
I want to see if they hold this area here, or we break this low.
Yeah, we got to hold 48.15 is where I definitely want to see us hold. We're at VWAP now. I'll see if we retest VWAP, find buyers, and start to go. Looks like the selling is getting aggressive again. Whew, yikes. That was a short-lived rally. I mean, short-lived in the sense that, we still
it was still 12 points. Yeah, 12 points on ES, 35 points, 40 points on NQ from the lows right there. Let's see if they got to hold this low, though. Let's see. The Bulls want to push. Ooh, wee. Straight flush. Yeesh. All right, hold on. Let's see if they how about I say they got to, or we go lower. 48.15, they have to hold. But we're definitely going lower. They're moving that liquidity from the top down, so it might be over, boys. We're double bottoming down here. Let's see. Oh no, they gobbling that shit back. Yeah, if we don't. Yeah, the next level I'm looking for is 48.07, 48.08. If we break below 48.13, that would be the ultimate low. That basically be the 15-minute low right there. The swing low that we were discussing this morning. What a freaking trade. Dang, I should have got it 48.36. Not gonna cry about it. I'll cry about it later. I'll journal it as a potential missed opportunity. Definitely gonna add that 30 second. Make sure that I do that when I'm in my key area. Switching to that 30-second chart is very key for me, so I can see things before they happen. It looked a whole lot better. I mean, really, they look the same though. Because if you look at it, all NQ did was tap the previous day high. It missed it by 2 points. We did the same candle structure though at the high. Yeah, you don't have any levels. That's probably why. But ES did what NQ normally do. NQ failed to reach previous day high. ES swept the previous day high. This looks like that same consolidation we got at the lows before we ripped yesterday. So let's see what happens. Just not a lot of buying it.
Yep. I'm with you on that. But I'm liking this right now. I'm just waiting to see if we can't start to get some strong.
Yeah, I just want to see some strong buying come out of it. I like it. I like everything about it. I just need to see. There we go. Come on. Push out of here.
All right, I just got long.
Wait here.
For Martin Luther King. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see if the buying can continue. Yeah, I don't have a level here, but it's just the market's making a higher low.
Yeah, it's putting in a higher low. Nice little double bottom right there. See what happens. See if we can't push out of this area and continue the trend. If not, I'm completely okay with this loss.
Yeah, same. I'm not liking this rejection that we're getting.
Yeah, if we break it, I'll look to re-enter at 48.07. We come down and break the lows. So we're putting in a higher low right there.
All right, I'm out of this trade.
All right, we're pushing down, trying to push down to 48.07 here.
I took an early exit.
That's fine.
I saw this thing coming down. I was like, I'm not gonna take a full loss when.
Yeah, we were a point away, so I just let it ride. That was the sweep of the lows right there. Let's see if they want to push it from here.
Yeah, I'll look to re-enter.
Did you put your stop below the previous low? Because we broke both of them. Where'd you enter? Okay. Don't worry. I was about to say, I said, don't worry. It's coming for your ass too. Because I'm looking at this book. I'm like, oh, don't worry. You'll be done in a second. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. They finna come for your ass too. Because I'm watching this tape. I'm like, this thing's about to cook you too. And all we did was retest the entry that we got. We retested the 9 EMA and we failed immediately and got rejected. I took the full loss for 4 points. I wanted to see if we were going to hold that low and then pop back up. We failed to do so, and we're just continuing to come down. So I'm not going to jump in front of this until we come back to 48.07 here. There's just no liquidity being built underneath this.
Yeah, I ended up taking a 3-point loss.
You say what now?
It was a paper trade.
What'd you say, Joe? Oh, okay. You said you had.
Yeah, but you took it out. But you took a paper trade though, right? Yeah, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I took a 3-point loss on there. I think what I'm proud of is the fact that I wasn't married to the position. I recognized it was dead, so I cut it early. And kind of like Hobbs is saying, like, yeah, I could have let it run and it was only a point, but I'm trying to think about the larger picture of like, it's a point right now only cost me $15, but a point sooner or later is going to cost me, $100. You know what I mean? So even saving up just a point, I think is important. So
I'm thinking about the larger picture as well. The way I'm looking at the larger picture is,
I'm not saying you're not. I was just saying for me.
Oh, okay. Because you said thinking about the larger picture. I'm like, well, so am I. I'm just.
No, I know you are.
Yeah. In this situation, the way that I looked at the trade for the full loss was I accepted the risk of the low. So I wanted to see if we were going to hold the low. And the last time we came down with aggressive buying, we held. This time we didn't, right? So that's all I was looking at. I didn't like the lower high that was put in. So once I saw that, by the time I like calculated in my brain, it was like, I mean, we were one, quarter tick away. It was like, all right, just let this thing flush out. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. Again, we're gonna come right back up. We're gonna look really bullish, and then see if bears slap us back down. Either way, I'm not taking this market long until now. We got to break back above this 48.18 level, come back down and retest. So we kind of put another one of them inverse head and shoulders here on the lower time frame. Like if you're looking at like the wicks and stuff, but
let me take a look at the broader market. After taking that loss, I just want to make sure. I was like, let me zoom out for a second before I even start talking about what I want to do next. Let me take a look at how bad this damage is.
It's actually not that bad.
Well, that's why I want to make sure that longs are still good to go. Because I think we're still in an area. Yeah, on the bigger picture, we're still in the area where I want to trade with. Like, this is the exact box that I pointed out that I wanted to trade with the market long in. So I'm definitely good to still. I think as long as we stay above 4808.25, I'm still looking for longs. Once we get below there, I'll look for longs again at 4784. Well, actually at 4802. That's your level, right, Jay? That 4803, 480325 area. Yeah, that'll be the next area I look for longs. Between here and the next area, I just need to see the aggressive buying. I'm not going to buy when I see a couple sticks of volume coming in. I need to see aggressive buying coming in out of this market.
Yeah, I mean, either that or I want to see what right here, kind of like how aggressive we get selling, because we just had a pretty. We're getting some pretty strong.
Yeah, they're about to flip the CVD. Here. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to flip the CVD. It looks like we're getting a CVD divergence as well.
I'm gonna try another long here, only because I'm seeing a ton of selling not get rewarded. So I'm gonna try another long here. Stop's gonna be below the low. Taking a bit of an early entry, but I like it. And the last time that this happened, we didn't get we actually got the push out. So now I can look to potentially maybe cut it at this high at 48.18, 48.20ish. But if we can get back to the highs, then it'll be good. So we'll see what happens. I like this trade though. Again, it's more based off of the tape, but if the buying here is short-lived again, then I was just too early. I'm up about.
No, I like it. I like the little wedge that came down, like you said, that selling pressure hit the tape. It was unable to move, but I just want to see if we're gonna get this break up here. There's a lot of buying at these highs that's not getting rewarded here at 48.15 area.
Yeah, I need to see us get above the 19s.
More inclined to short this further down, but I'd rather wait till we get to the long opportunity. See if we break this trend here. I'll look to get in. We come back and break down, or come back and retest after we break this trend. Looks good though.
Yeah, I'm about 5 points right now. I'm only risking again like 3.
Just not seeing that aggressive buying coming in. NQ looks to want to push and break the highs, but it keeps getting rejected too.
Yeah, I'm about 4 points right now. I think I'm gonna deleverage a bit. some strong buying coming in here, not really getting rewarded.
I took a long right there on the retest with a tight stop right underneath the low, risking about 1 point. So I should have just took the freaking short, mother lover. Maybe we retest this trend line, then we come down. I'm risking about 2 points right here. Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to break even on this trade. I don't like the fact that we're struggling to kind of. Well, yeah, I'll keep myself where it's at.
I think we're good. The buy-in's increasing up here. You just want to see this break, or if this gets rejected, we're definitely gonna get stopped out. Yep, I'm stopped out right there.
All right, I'm going.
Leave, get out, Justin, get out.
No, I'm gonna stay, but this thing looks like it's gonna come back down.
Get out, Justin. They got me, bro. They got me. The front line's gone. Yeah. No, I didn't. I said I took the long, and then when I got in the long, I said I probably should have looked to get short. That's what I said. Nope. I said when I got in the long, I said I probably should look to get short because of the fact that I said, right. But I'll take this trade. It's only 2 points, so I'll take it.
I just got stopped out for break even. I'm gonna look to re-enter though if this holds, which is gonna really suck because it's at my entry.
I'm gonna hold off on it until we get to 48.07. I'm gonna let this thing kind of play itself out. The VIX is still kind of pushing itself up here. Look at the
yeah. All right, I'm back in long again. I'm back in long. I got back in at a worse price, but it's okay.
This is right back where we opened. So if we're gonna push from here. I'm just not seeing the buying being rewarded here. And that was a lot of buying that came in at 48.17, which was also VWAP on the candlestick chart. So that worries me a little bit. So I'd much rather just kind of sit this one out. Trying to wait to see if we maybe retest 48.03, and then maybe buyers will be more strong down there.
I should have stayed in my original trade and just let it play out, but it's all good.
Yeah, I don't know. The market seems to just be moving sideways, not really giving me an edge here. So it looks like NVIDIA is trying to push up here though. Apple, Microsoft are all looking to push back up to the highs. So let's see if we can get a good trade out of this. Looks like we put in that inverse head and shoulders at 48.12 on the retest on the smaller time frames, but again, I'm just not seeing the buy-in get rewarded. Every time we tap the highs, like we get more selling pressure to push us back down. But we're not breaking the lows, which is also bullish. So I don't know. It's just not my type of trade, so I'm gonna stay away from this thing. There's the buy-in. There's some strong buy-in coming in. This has to get rewarded. They just doubled the buying by they came up before with 1,000. Now they doubled it to 2,000. So they're definitely looking to get in here, looking to push this thing. NQ's already ripping out, so maybe we get ready to push. All right, I'm gonna take it long there with all that buy-in coming in. I can't ignore that. Just trying to get a push to the highs. They literally
Damn, stayed in my original position. I'll have to.
Man, chill, bro. You stay with the trade idea. That's fine. You shouldn't beat yourself up about something so small. That's minute. Focus on what's going on in it right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, next trade. Yeah, right. That's what he tell us. Fuck. Yeah. Next trade, bro. Next trade.
On the day, assholes.
Trying to be perfect, bro. Just take the next trade. Like that one's over. It's dead. Make the next one. Yeah, I saw the buying like get tripled. The second time we came up, we tripled the amount of buy-in volume that we had before, and that kind of inclined me to kind of take the trade. So let's see if we actually can get a push this time. The last two times we haven't been able to get a push, so let's see if they want to push it this time. I don't know. Either way to go, I'm going for the highs of 48.36. If we get the high, then I'll cut the whole trade. I'm not shaving anything at this time around.
Yeah, no, neither am I. If we can get back up to the highs, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Thank you.
Bless you, brother.
Thank you.
All right, let's check in with chat. I'm in the trade. Dang, we missed a lot. All right. TB got filled. Agree with both. Not aggressive enough. Push down yet. Dang, that was made 1K on the down, but barely. Let's go. Not 20 points, 15 points, 35 down to 20. Show. Reason for the trade was in the 2-minute chart. 40 level got rejected 3 times. Gave me confirmation. Shorts were entering along with profit taking from bulls to 40. Okay, we're still talking about the short. Yeah, that was a long time ago for us. That's strong. Too strong. I'm good. Yeah, it was too strong. Willing to go long at 45. Got my order ready. Let me check to see what you got here. Did you get 45? Let's see. I think we came down to 45. Oh yeah, you bottom tick the heck out of NQ. Good call. NQ looked good at 45 for sure, brother. Good call. All right, I'm looking for shorts at the lows down there. Okay. TP 65, stop loss 35. Nice. I think you got your TP. Oh yeah, TP pin pass. Good job, Eric. I like that close. I'll wait. Long at 960. Good long. Looks like you guys all hit TP. Yeah, we're sitting in this long right now. Justin's got a much better entry than I did, but I don't know. I feel good about it, but again, the selling's just too strong at the highs. We could consolidate and potentially push up, but I'm not going to risk the lows. If this trade doesn't work out, I'm probably going to be done for the day. I'm just going to take 2 trades.
Yeah, that's where I'm at as well. If this trade doesn't play out in my favor, then I'm done.
No fill scratched order. Nice. Patience is key, baby. Sniper. Yeah, really nice entry. Did good this week. I was down 200, now up 934. Good job, go crazy. Good job. Valdez says I'm out. Let's go. Hustle for Life says, Hobbs, you had your fist balled up yesterday and hit that banger short. You wasn't playing no games. Oh, did you watch the hustle? You watched the replay? Yeah, I killed it yesterday. Not doing too well today, but that's okay. Doing really good on the week, so I'm not really tripping. Willing to go long, ES 4805. Yeah, I wanted 4807 to be honest with you. That's really what I wanted. Maybe I'll take it if we come down there on my other account, but I'm going to be done with my Journey account after this trade. If it doesn't play out, if it plays out, I'm still done. However this trade ends is where I'm going to be done trading. So,
yep, I'm with Hobbs on this one. I took that break even. I got a worse position, and now it's flirting. And yeah, whatever happens on this trade, I'm going to pack it in. If this one doesn't work out, then it's all good. Let's go back, review.
Yeah, the 15-minute looks good. Looks like we put in an inverse head and shoulders on the 15. Just want to get this candle to push back on the other side of that 9 EMA before stopping me out. So want to see that push above 48.17 be clean, and then we should be okay. But my stop's at 48.13, so I don't know if I'll be able to withstand it. And I'm not giving it another freaking cent. So
yeah, my stop's at 48.12.50. I like this. I need to see if buyers can just hold this right here and we push up, we'll be good. But
maybe I'll give it the last point. I don't want to, but I should. Structurally, I should. I'll give it the 50, that below the structure right there on the last swing down.
Yeah, that's what
if we can't hold that, then I feel like I did a good job on the trade management. If I don't give it that and it holds, I'll regret it. I'll regret not giving it that. So I'm gonna put it there.
This is still looking good. We just got another CVD divergence, but just bulls are just not pushing the price up is the problem.
All right, let me finish off with these comments. Oh Lord, my wife has a joke. My wife says, "Why did priests invent baptisms?"
Why? Why did priests?
I don't know. I'm afraid for her to tell me. Why did priests invent baptisms, babe? Please enlighten us. She's not gonna tell us. Come on, babe. Don't leave us in limbo here. Yeah, 5 minutes not looking too hot. Not liking what I'm seeing. I'm thinking about cutting this trade. Let's see what oh yeah, I'm getting out of this trade. Let's see. Yeah, I'm cutting this. I'm cutting it early. I'm done trading. I didn't like what I was seeing on the out of the 5 or the 15. Looks like we're coming down for another baptism. No pun intended. Why did priests invent baptisms? Tell me, babe. Why? Why did priests invent baptisms? She's taking forever. She must have got a phone call.
Yeah, we're just holding that level, that previous high at 19, unable to break it.
Yeah, that 48.20 is doing exactly what we talked about in the pre-market plan, acting as resistance or support. And this is like the 3rd or 4th time we've used it as resistance or support. And every time we try to break it, we just can't go back up. So I just cut it. I'm done with the journey account today. Nice finish to the week. I think I had, funny enough, I'm actually not really that red on the day because I took oil trades on accident in this account. So I basically just gave back those profits. Let's see how the trade performance turned out today. I haven't even looked at it. Yeah, I took 5 trades and 2 winners, 3 losers. So my winners were $80 and my losers are $175. So I'm down. It's a red day, down about $1.14 on the day. No harm, no foul in my book. Still green on the week, still killing it for the month. And yeah, I'm comfortable with cutting that trade. Whether it goes back up or not, I didn't want to sit through that. It's not how I wanted that trade to go. So the only way I'll take it again is in my other account, and it'll be if we tap 48.05.
Yep, that just took me out.
Yeah, we just the rejection at the highs is just it just didn't do it for me. It's like it didn't do it for me. We were trying to put in an inverse head and shoulder the other way, but it just didn't play out. The volume just never came in for the bulls.
I'm down $91 on the day, so yeah.
It's not a big deal. It's a red day, and that's fine. Red days happen, red days come. It's how you deal with them is what matters. All right, I'm switching over to my other account now. So I'm looking to trade 48.05, 48.07, 48.0825, which is basically that key level that we talked about. I'm looking to trade there back up or 47.91. So from 48.05 to about 47.92. That's where bulls defended all night. So let's see if they defend down there. That'll be my next level to take a trade. Think. All right, Joe, take it easy, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And of course, now we're coming after stopping me and Jay out. We're coming down to try to bounce off this level. But the VIX is pumping very, very heavily. So
I'm back in long again. I'm gonna take this level for another shot.
Hey, man. Stick to your plan, bro. You said you were done after this one.
Yeah, no, I'm not tilted though. I just see something on the tape that I like, so
we've been seeing it the whole time down here.
Yeah,
bulls keep popping up, and then they get slapped back down. So don't exhaust too many trades down here.
No, I won't.
Sure. All right. I see what you see. Don't get it twisted. Like I'm seeing what you're seeing. I'm just not seeing the buying finish it off. Like I'm not seeing the follow through from the buyers.
That is true.
And the VIX is disagreeing with the trade, right? So the Apple is pushing down. Microsoft looks weak. Nvidia is just everything's just moving sideways. So we're just not getting that participation from anything else in the market. So in order for us to break out of here, like we need to get participation, and the CVD's turning red now. I mean, but that could just come from all of the selling that's coming down here. But it's not moving the market down further. So I understand the reason why you're taking the trade.
So I'll give this last one last shot. My risk is managed.
Yeah, I'm okay with you taking the trade. I just know that you said you wanted to be done. I mean, I know if you lose another trade, it's not going to kill you. You know what I mean? Like it's 3 trades on the day. It's not like you committed a cardinal sin. It's fine. You like the trade area, and you'll be pissed off if you don't take another shot at it and it goes up without you. So you're like, F it, I'm going to take another shot. And if the shot don't work, you just close the book. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Like I said, for me, it's 4807.
I'm officially. I'm closing my account. I'm down $150. I'm closing my account. I'm done. Closed. Okay. All right, we're closed.
No biggie, bro. No biggie. It happens. So it's not a big deal. It's just the ultimate thing that you got to do for red days, in my opinion, is manage your risk, and that's what you did. Like whether you were in larger size or bigger size, you've already calculated the math. You know how many trades you can take. You know how many points you can be down. As long as you accept that risk on a daily basis, that's all that matters. Right?
Yeah.
And here's my level here that I'm looking to trade. I like the liquidity sweep right here. And the fact that they removed that liquidity up there at 4820 makes me bullish. But the VIX does not make me bullish. So if we continue to fall, I won't touch this. But I'm looking at this area as a potential long opportunity here. 4807 is the area that I'm looking for. Let's see if we bounce out of this area. Let's get some strong buying coming in.
And now they just threw it underneath us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try a long here. Pick trade. Bow. Oops. To bow. Okay. I'm long in a paper trade. Watch this ish work.
Yeah, I'm long in my other account now. I think we just had to wait for the sweep of liquidity right there. That's why I hate that consolidation. I hate trading consolidation. I usually like to trade when people are off sides, like now.
I think that's where the offsides was right there.
Yeah, that's why I took it. But the consolidation, I hate it. That's why I normally never take it. And that's why I was saying, like, this isn't the normal trade that I like to take. I like to trade when I can feel the offsideness. Like I can feel that everybody was waiting on that to break to get short. I can feel that out of the market. But let's see if they get the continuation. The problem is we haven't been getting the continuation. That's been the biggest problem in the market.
Yeah, but this might stop out. This might stop out all them shorts.
Let's see.
Stop them out. But yeah, we will see. I know this immediately ripped as soon as I got in. But
yeah, it ripped for me too, but I want to see it continue.
Kaja Kingston said current order flow is bearish, so until a high is run, we will see selling. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, kind of, but at the same time, we saw highs ran, and we still.
We ran the high. We ran the high at on the candle at 9:08 a.m. If you look at the candle on 9:08 Central Time, we ran the 48.19 high, and we still got rejected. All we did was close the gap and then came back down, ran the low. Then we ran the high again at 932, and this was the equal lows, and that's what Justin and I were trading. We were trying to trade the equal low, but instead of holding the equal low, we ran the lows, and that's why I'm in this trade now at 48.11, because we ran the low.
Nice reverse head and shoulders right here too.
Yeah, we basically ran the low again. So this time I got in expecting for the market to be, expecting for sellers to be off sides. And I still think we go back up to the high. I think bulls are still in control, because if they do run this, they'll run it past the high, in my opinion, because they're in control and they just trapped a lot of bears down here. So we'll see what happens. There's over 3,000 or 4,000 bears that occurred from 48.12 to about 48.07. So if the market wants to push, it has the power to push, and we can get the momentum behind all of those sellers that are potentially trapped. The problem is that the VIX looks like the players still want to keep selling, and the dollar is pushing up too. So if Microsoft can get over its high, then we're good. But Nvidia is just kind of trading sideways. Amazon's trading sideways. Tesla don't really matter that much, and Apple's not moving at all. So that's the reason why we're just flat. We're just not getting really good price action. But I'm gonna stay in this one. I think this may be the one that pushes up. If not, I'm done in this other account too, because I took trades in oil on this one as well this morning. So again, I'll be green in both accounts. All three of my accounts are green, so I'm not tripping.
My bad, Shay. We went past it. So why did priests invent baptisms? To wash their sex toys? Gross.
That's actually
gross.
Oh my god, the VIX just went to 42. I'm out of here. Break even. I am out of here.
What does that mean?
I'm out for break even right there, guys. VIX just shot to 50. I don't know what just happened, but the sellers just got really angry. I got out for break even on that trade. As soon as I saw the VIX jump to 50, I said, okay, you win. I'm out. I'm done trading, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday. I've had an outstanding week. It's been a great stream all week. Enjoyed sharing the journey. Enjoyed everything we've been doing this week, man. If you guys haven't, make sure you're checking out those shorts. Justin's clipping a lot of the things that we talk about in regards to trading psychology, in regards to trading platforms or trading prop firms. Like everything we do to share our journey. Like sometimes we'll get really quiet because we're actively trading, like we're traders, right? So we're trading. But at the same time, I think you guys pretty much know that by now, right? So today was a red day, and that's okay. Like I'm good with a red day. It's part of the journey for me anyway. I know Dave teaches that, red days don't have to be a part of the journey, but I like Dave, but I don't care about his philosophy because it's not my philosophy, right? He has his philosophy and I have mine. Justin has his philosophy and I have mine, right? We all have a different way of thinking about the market, right? The ultimate goal is to become profitable, right? And whatever that looks like for you, that's what you should hold true to yourself, right? So for me, this has been a very profitable 2 weeks. My journey has continued. I'm going to stay at the size that I'm at because I'm really comfortable taking these losses at this size. I don't care about the wins. I'm more comfortable. I'm more curious of how I feel about when I lose. And when I lose with 4 contracts, I'm still not bothered, right? I'm going to continue increasing my size until I feel bothered, right? This week, I haven't earned the right to go up to 5 contracts. So next week, I'll be at 4 contracts still, right? So I'm going to continue to be there. And I can't wait to continue to share this journey with you guys. So it's about 9:50 in the morning, and I don't know what to do with myself besides go back to bed. What you got going on, Jay? You got a lot of stuff to do today.
Yeah, I got some cleaning stuff. My daughter's birthday's this weekend. Yeah, I had a good week too. A little frustrated to the end of the week though. The price action was really good again today, but I was really hoping, and I think it will happen at some point. But I was really hoping that we were going to push up. But I think the good thing, like just looking back on the trades I took, besides that, not even the last trade, I saw what I wanted to see out the market. But for the most part, we weren't really first buyers, right? We let the market come up, and then we tried to get it on a retest, and that's at least that part I like. It's just the market is super bearish yet again, which is kind of interesting because today was the day that I thought after PPI that with it being so good that we would kind of bounce this trend. But What
I think we're still bouncing. I think it's the low just hasn't been put in. They haven't tested the actual low. Down there at 47.92, I think is where the market, because I mean, if you look at the tape, there's over 600 orders sitting down there at 47.92. So I think at some point this market bounces. I'm just not going to be around for it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, once I take three losses and it's like back to back to back, that's it. Like I'm done. Like there's no reason to continue to try to beat a dead horse, because all I'm gonna do is just give money back to the market. But yeah, I know a lot of y'all killed it today. Shout out to Eric. I know you killed it. Shout out to Valdez. You killed it as well. So good job, everybody. And then we'll be back on Monday.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we're gonna cut the stream a little early today, guys. It's Friday. We don't like to be on here all day on a Friday. It's a PPI day. If you made money this morning, shout out to you. Walk away. It's okay. The market will be here on Tuesday. Monday is a Martin Luther King holiday, so
I forgot about that. The market's closed.
Yeah, so we'll be back on Tuesday. Same time, same bat channel, same bat time. I won't be trading the market, even if it's like a shortened session. I'm not trading that. Like I've learned my lesson from trading shortened sessions. I usually win, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, like I want to just stick to trading real days, right? Like I like the overnight session, but a certain time during the overnight session, like the 3 a.m. session, I don't like all the way up until about 11 p.m. So like from 11 p.m. to maybe 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning is where I like to trade the overnight session.
Ooh, so this market is coming down.
Yeah, I'm glad we got up out of those trades and we didn't, do anything stupid like move a stop loss. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, that was not going to happen. It was four or less for me. four or less.
I guess we could have just kept buying and worked our way out of the trade. That could have been something we could have done.
No, it's not. We would have
just continuously sized up until we got out of the trade.
No, nope. That would not have worked.
All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for the Trader Shop. That guy over there is Jay Seals. My name is T. Hobbs. Please make sure you tip the barbers, aka hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to come back and see us on Tuesday, man.